We are live here for... Wait, let me do the intro, guys. Yeah, we're live. Say hello, Kev.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host.
He is your host. But we are here for... Hold on, I'm going to play the intro.
Nope, here we go.
Wormholes, which is a Nerdiverse original. And wow, that's laggy. I'm sorry, guys. Something's going on with my PC.
Whoa.
So I don't know what. All of a sudden.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. Woo! Look at me go. All of a sudden, my PC has started to act wonky. And there was a recent driver update for my video card. So I have a feeling that's it.
I'd revert to a previous setting.
I'm going to. I'm definitely going to.
As long as there's not too many flashy things going on the screen, I think it should be fine. It should handle it.
Yeah, we're back to normal now. We're good now. It's doing those intros, like, which that's never done that.
No.
Since we've had those intros, guys, tell me, has it ever been laggy like that? No. So something's going on. So I have decided that I'm going to do a little fundraising here for the next, few months if I can. And anything you guys donate is going to go towards me building a new PC so that I can entertain you to the best of my abilities.
Yes.
I don't have a goal yet set in mind. Probably somewhere around like 1,500, 1,600 US. But I think because I remember from like looking at PCs before. From what I tried to build. So yeah, hopefully I can do that because, I'm the guy that does most of the live streaming around here.
This is true.
So
I decided we will call that charity Pimp My Pyrin.
Pimp My Pyrin. Ooh, I like it. Okay.
Yes.
We'll
See,
work
I'm not
on
just
that.
the looks, I'm the brains as well.
Yeah, we'll work on that campaign.
Yes. Anyway, right, hold on. We have a show to do, don't we?
Yes. Finally.
Yes.
Gosh, it only took us like an hour and a half to get everything going just because of technical issues. Guys, I don't know what was going on or what's going on. I think it's the drive. I'm hoping. So when I revert it, I'm hoping it'll go back to how it was. I forget what game came out and they were like, "Oh, here are the drivers for it." Was it Outriders? No.
I don't know.
I forget what the most recent game-ready driver was for NVIDIA. If anybody in the chat does know, let me know.
I can't remember these bloody things.
So it's good to see everybody in there. Rosa, welcome back. Good to see you. Bree Wood, as usual. James Tyler, good to see you, man. Matthew Coburn. If anybody else is there, go ahead and say hello in the chat. We say hello to you. Make sure, let's see how this one does, that you like, comment, and it's lagging for that one too.
Yeah, don't run anymore.
I just wanted to test. That's how you test, is you trial and error. But this is frustrating. But
this is to put it this way, folks. We planned on starting the stream at 7:15.
Yeah, or for us people on this side of the pond,
1 hour and 10 minutes
2:15, like 2:15 Eastern time.
Yes,
we wanted to start,
yes,
but yeah, these technical issues are weird, so it's very frustrating. So I'm gonna let you continue with the intros and start the articles.
Yes, he is Chris Walker, aka Darth Pyrin.
What up?
And I am your beautiful host, Kev, aka Nuff Said, aka Captain Strong. And welcome once again to another episode of Wormholes. And before we go any further, I did say I would explain shit to people in the chat, so I have to apologize. This has been the week from hell over here on the Planet of Nerds.
Yeah,
this
it really
this
has.
The computer kerfuffle today is just, what would you say, the icing on the cake?
Yeah, the cherry on top, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. The cherry on top. Yeah. And
not a good cherry either. It's one of those nasty cherries that's too sugary.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the cherry you can never get rid of. But yeah, so let's see. In the last few days, we have had multiple people come down ill. We have had technical issues. I was literally comatose for 36 hours due to getting a jab. And that knocked me absolutely sideways. Oh, how long are we in? I'm going to use it anyway.
Yeah,
that absolutely fucked me up. And that's my one F-bomb for the show. But yeah,
we were supposed to debut a new show yesterday, guys.
We were.
Now it's been pushed to next week, though, because of multiple people being sick or dealing with sick people in their household. I am on permanent Bodhi duty right now, so because mine is been sick since basically Wednesday afternoon. So, the last stream that we did here was on 420. And since then, it's just been like a whirlwind of crazy for everybody. Yeah,
it sucks. It's been a shitty week. Hopefully normal service will resume next week. I don't know whether that's a good thing or a bad thing for you lot.
I hope so, because now I'm worried that the way things are going with the GPU, if I don't figure them out, like I can't stream games.
Well, that's an issue we'll deal with after.
Yeah, I might have to just unplug everything, rewire it all, make sure everything's sorted. I think it's a reset. I have some stuff coming on Tuesday and Wednesday that hopefully will help me kind of organize things a little better.
Yes.
So we shall see.
Yeah. So it has not been a very good bloody week. And Bree, you're a lucky son of a bugger. I literally sweated at least 9 pints out of me. Of water, that is, people. Of water, that is. I couldn't move. My joints all seized up. It was not the best day. That was Friday, so we had to cancel the specials, etc. Saturday, we had to cancel Jeff and the Orc and Shooter Saturday, and our new show we were going to be debuting.
We won't. Don't say anything else about it.
I'm just saying it was a new show we were going to be debuting, and we will be debuting that now this coming Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
So keep your eyes peeled for that one coming along, folks. But yes, but at the moment we're all here. We're good. Well, we're kind of good. We're gonna go as well as we can for now, and hopefully things will be back to normal soon. Right, you've seen. Okay, now let's get to it. You've seen the title of this, and we've got some articles here for you, and we have not read these. We are. Well, fuck it. Excuse me, that's my one F-bomb for the show. You can see straight from the beginning. Apple facing lawsuit over who owns the rights to the movies you buy. Right? The presiding judge has rejected the tech company's motion to dismiss. This is by Dave. Oh, we never pick the ones with the easy names, do we?
What do you mean? David Walensky? That's an easy
Is that
name.
Walensky?
Yeah.
Is that Walensky? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't know. I'm just your typical orc. I don't know.
You're a simple orc.
I'm a simple
with
orc
a simple vocabulary.
Ugh, eek, wow.
Actually, your vocabulary should be quite good with all the books you read.
Well, yeah, but I've told you before, it's hard to translate Orcish into human because Orcish language is generally determined by the subtle indentations you leave on one another's skulls. It's kind of more braille than actual
more braille.
written language. It's kind of more braille style. So so it's not as easy to translate into mere human words.
Bree, we'll get to that a little later.
Mm-hmm.
Do you see Bree's comment?
Oh yes. Oh yeah. Now we'll get to that a bit later. We will. Don't worry. We will be getting to that. Right. Anyway, where was I? Can you remember? Oh yeah, David Walensky.
Yep.
All right. On April 23rd, so only a couple of days old. Right. U.S. District. I almost said District. No, U.S. District Court. Freudian slip there, ladies. U.S. District Court Judge John Mendez has rejected a motion to dismiss filed by Apple, who is currently under legal scrutiny from a class action suit against how consumers buy or rent movies, TV shows, and other content on the iTunes store. Right. So, yeah. So immediately you've got movies and TV shows, but it says and other content. Now, what else is on the iTunes store? Music. Yes. So this could have pretty big ramifications.
Yes.
I mean, huge ramifications.
Duh.
And not just for Apple.
Correct.
Because if you think about it,
Google, Amazon.
Yeah, Netflix.
Mm-hmm. Well, Netflix, you don't buy the stuff off of them, so it's more like Google, Amazon.
I thought Netflix had an option to buy shit as well, so that if they stop.
But there's like Voodoo. You can buy things. I think. That's Walmart's one.
Yeah, YouTube.
YouTube is Google though.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just some people forget to convert to connect the two.
Yeah, so there's a lot of Spotify. I wonder if you can buy music off that. I don't remember.
I've never really used Spotify, to be honest with you. Never seen the point when you can just YouTube anything, any music, get good playlists, etc., etc. All right. David Adino, the lead plaintiff in the case, is arguing that under the existing user agreements, Apple reserves the right to terminate access to what consumers have purchased, inverted commas, and have already done so on numerous occasions.
Oh, what?
News of the motion to dismiss being rejected was first reported by The Hollywood Reporter. So people have already bought shit on Apple, and then they've not been allowed access to it. Now, see, folks, this is why personally I say buy physical media.
But is that because Apple decided, or are they being told? I wonder, and we'll probably find out.
I was going to say we may find out in this article. Right. Apple contends that no. I don't know why the N is in brackets there. I'm not sure why the N is in brackets there. All right. That no reasonable consumer would believe that purchased content would remain on the iTunes platform indefinitely, writes Mendez in a court filing. But in common usage, the term buy means to acquire possession over something. It seems plausible, at least, that the motion to dismiss stage, that reasonable consumers would expect their access couldn't be revoked. Well, yeah, it's the same thing as me going out and buying a DVD or a Blu-ray or an Xbox game or something physically, and then doggo, and then 6 months down the line and a year down the line, the production studio that created that product come knocking on my door and saying, "Sorry, mate, we'll have that disc back now."
Yeah, check out Rosa's comment. Go ahead.
Artist point of view. If you created it, it's yours. However, if you try and say that I own the artwork, but it has someone's name on it, that's when we have a problem. All right. Yeah, no, that's true. this is true. If you create it, you buy it, but there are certain things. Right, yeah. It's unfortunately it's not quite that simple. In a way, because an artist creates a masterwork painting. This is my, I created it, I own it, but you sell it to somebody, they have they then physically own your painting. The artist cannot then go back to them and say, right, I'll have that back now, please. And this is the same principle here with this, from what I'm getting so far.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Nope. Here we got a little screenshot. Buy Get Out for $9.99. Rent it for $3.99. Okay. Just to prove that the technology company has sidestepped arguments of false advertising or unfair competition by claiming Ando has only allegedly been caused harm because the injury is that at the time of purchase, he paid either too much for the product or spent money he would not have but for the misrepresentation.
What?
Okay.
Okay.
Right. I'm not. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Right. Being caused harm.
Because he overpaid or spent money that he may not have had. What?
No, he may not. No, he spent money he would not have. As in, he would not have spent the money.
Oh, got
for the misrepresentation. Yeah, that took me a second to get what I meant as well. No, I'm not getting it.
Yeah,
right. No. Amazon is currently facing a Amazon. We mentioned it earlier. Amazon is currently facing a similar lawsuit over Prime Video purchases, and both of these cases echo a distinction that the video game storefront Steam made more explicit in recent years.
Oh,
we mentioned Steam pre-show.
Yep.
Yep. Hold on. I see it for that before you read it further.
Our license.
Right. Sorry, I'm just reading Rosa's comment. That's how I see it for that before you read it further down. Right. Okay. Right, where was I? Steam has made more explicit in recent years. Under its current subscriber agreement, the content and services are licensed, not sold. Your license confers no title or ownership in the content and service. In other words, every time you buy a game on Steam, you're merely purchasing a license to it. Right. Okay. Which is again why I prefer physical media.
Yeah. No, it's interesting because I wonder if now, think about it, does iTunes customers subscriber agreement say that? Probably not.
I don't think
because otherwise they probably would have brought that up.
Yeah, that would have been mentioned before, and that would have been grounds for dismissal straight there. So, but also,
all this is going to do now, it seems to me, is make Apple change their customer agreement, like their TOS, terms of service.
Yes, but I mean, just going with the Steam thing for a second. Why would I, if that is the case, why would I buy a game on Steam for the same price I can pick it up in the high street and have a physical copy to play in 20 years' time?
Well, now you can't do that though. Really, I mean, you can. If you have a drive, a Blu-ray drive.
Yeah, exactly. You know, I'd say I buy, I don't know, a PS5 now.
Well,
I buy a game on a PS Store. You know, 5 years down the line.
My thing with that is that every year there's a new Call of Duty. So then why am I buying a disc that next year there's going to be an updated when I can, and I have to install 100 gigabytes onto my hard drive anyway? The only difference is that the license is on a physical media or a digital license. That's it. Because they also then have the ability to turn off servers, and you can go in and play the campaign again, but you may never be able to play online again. So, like, maybe Call of Duty is a bad example, but think of maybe a game like BioShock is a good example.
Yeah, that's a great campaign.
Yeah. So, but multiplayer games, it's hard to make that argument because
multiplayer games is slightly different because yes, you're talking about server bases
and there's always going to be like new ones.
Mm-hmm. Yep. No. But I'm saying so. Yeah. A single player game, an epic solo game, single player game. Buy it off Steam for the same price I can buy it in the shops, and then Steam 5 years down the line stop supporting it. I can no longer play that on Steam. But if I bought it in the shops, I can still put it into my console as long as I've got it working, or my PC, as long as it's working. You know, obviously there's compatibility.
Yep.
And then I've still got it, and I paid exactly the same amount of money, or I could fucking give it to my kid to play.
True. Your kid, a little Orkling.
Yeah, one of the one of the little runts. I've lost track of how many there is.
So, how do they feel about Grandpappy Shrek?
Chris, you know the technical difficulties we're having are back. I think we might have to end the stream now.
Excuses.
Yeah. And Rosa, no, Steam apparently isn't in trouble because their agreement states that you are licensing. You are purchasing a license. You are not purchasing a product. So, and again, computer games are different to movies and TV shows.
Well, that's on Steam. We don't know if Epic's agreement says that. If GOG's agreement says that. GOG's probably doesn't because it's all DRM free stuff. Well, at least a lot of it is.
Yeah.
The newer stuff isn't, obviously.
And yeah, Bree's right. There will always be external Blu-ray drives if all consoles go disc-free.
True. This is true. They'll install. Yeah.
Yeah, because you will still get some third-party manufacturer who will create
consoles will never go disc-free, though.
Oh God, no! I mean, for God's sake, remember what happened when the was it the 360 Xbox 360 came out?
Oh, what the external HD DVD drive?
No. When they did a limited edition Halo Fall of Reach bundle with Halo Reach the game and a disc drive, a hard drive and stuff.
Oh, you're talking about where the hard drive wasn't even big enough.
Yeah, and the hard drive wasn't even big enough for the day one patch.
For the day one patch of the game, yeah. Well,
so,
growing pains, man, growing pains.
All right. You're merely purchasing a license to it. Back in 2012, an unverified news story was reported that actor Bruce Willis was suing Apple over the right to bequeath his iTunes music collection to his daughters. That's one way of doing it, I suppose. You're not just heard of a flash drive.
Well, he meant the rights of them.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm
assuming. His iTunes music collection. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah. Now, does that mean the music that he's bought?
Yes.
Or that's the way I'm reading it. But I was thinking, would it be because Bruce Willis did a bit of singing when he was young?
Yeah, but no. He means his collection that he bought.
His music collection.
And ability, it says, as you read next, that Apple currently withholds in its terms of service. So you're not allowed to do that. Oh, although the story was bogus behind a paywall and its existence wholly inexplicable, it did provoke a heightened awareness of these issues.
This is true, right? Oh, so that's that article. Very nice and short. That was GameSpot. But
Matthew Coburn, you're talking about the Xbox One had an all digital edition, and then the Xbox Series S is digital. The PlayStation 5 all digital is all digital. And then
but you can buy an external drive for it.
No. The PlayStation 5 has a drive. The PlayStation 5 digital has no drive. It's a cheaper model by like $100. 150. 150 bucks. Cheaper by
I don't know, I haven't
150
gone.
bucks. So.
Right. But so far, from this first article,
and hold on. But Matthew, also, we were talking about 360 and they gave you the external hard drive.
And it wasn't even big enough.
It was the old school white one with the side click on hard drives.
Yeah.
And that's when they went and decided, hey, maybe we should make the Xbox 360 S. And it was a slim version, and they put the different hard drive bigger. You could have bigger hard drives.
Yeah, I think you could get a 360 gig one for that.
500 gig.
Yeah, 500 was eventually released.
Yep.
But yes,
like Gears of War 3 or something.
I think Gears of War 3. I think you might be right there.
I think so.
You know, there's been a lot of blood under the bridge since then. You know, lots of.
Wait, did you say you were living under a bridge? What are you, a troll?
I said. There's been a lot of blood under the bridge since then.
Blood under the bridge. Oh.
Yeah, come on, man.
Still, what are you talking about bridges for, troll?
Water under the bridge, blood under the bridge. It's a phrase. It means a lot of time's passed.
And Rosa, your words are making sense. Don't worry.
Yes.
All right.
Always makes sense.
So next article.
All right. So this one is.
Scroll up.
Oh no! Hold on. No. This one is from the Hollywood Reporter.
Ew. Oh, The Americans. I love that show.
Yeah, I never watched it.
Good show.
Really?
It's about the Cold War, the 80s.
I'll take your word for it.
Very good show. I highly recommend it.
I'm glad. I will, add that to the
backlog. The backlog is real, folks.
The backlog is real. The first world problems are real, folks.
Yes.
Right. Apple must face lawsuit for telling consumers they can buy movies, TV shows. Yep. I think this is where the crux of.
I'm letting him upstairs.
Okay. Now, folks, I think this is where the crux of the argument is going to come down to. It's going to be the word buy. Because, I mean, I don't know what Sky, for example, Sky's terms of service say, but, Sky box office, you can buy a movie and own it forever. I'm wondering about that. I'm wondering about the way this goes. Would that end up being wrong as well? We do not know. We will have to find out at some stage. But yeah, I got a feeling the main problem is going to come from this word here, buy, because they already use the word rent. So you can rent the game, the movie or TV show temporarily, or you can buy it and own it forever. And then they take away your license. So I've got a funny feeling the word buy is where the whole of this crux is going to come down to. Yeah, no, and like I say, Rosa, you are making perfect sense. I don't know why you'd come listen to us waffle on about stuff when you're trying to relax, but we do appreciate you being here. Thank you very much indeed. I look forward to seeing some more artwork. Right, anyway. Right. Rejecting a motion to dismiss, a federal judge says it is plausible that consumers don't know that access to purchased content can be revoked. If possession is 9/10 of the law, what happens when possession gets slippery? No, I can make a couple of jokes there, but I'm not going to, especially because Gippy's not in the chat. Regular viewers will understand why I'm moving swiftly on past that, because I've mentioned her name now. She probably will appear. All right. That's a question for a federal courtroom in Sacramento, California, where Apple is facing a punitive class action over the way consumers can buy or rent movies, TV shows, and other content in the iTunes store. David Adino, the lead plaintiff in this case, argues that the distinction is deceptive. He alleges Apple reserves the right to terminate access to what consumers have purchased, and in fact has done so on numerous occasions. Right. I prefer watching MLP. I'm sorry, but the world is showing how much of a mess it is. You can't do anything now without people roaring like dragons. Yeah, to be honest with you, dragons don't roar that much. I've met a couple of them in my team in my time. They're generally very chilled and placid because, they give them a bit of gold, they'll shut up and bugger off. They like a sleep as well. They are some lazy ass bastards, those dragons, I'll tell you that. Can't get them motivated to do anything most of the time, and when they do, they've got terrible indigestion. Honestly, they're murders sometimes. They're murders. Anyway, this week, U.S. District, I said district again. Hey, U.S. District Court Judge John Mendez made clear he isn't ready to buy into Apple's view of consumer expectations in the digital marketplace. And it's the same quote again. Apple contends that no reasonable consumer would believe that purchased content would remain on the iTunes platform indefinitely, like Mendez. But in common usage, the term buy means to acquire possession over something. It seems plausible, at least at the motion to dismiss stage that reasonable consumers would expect that access couldn't be revoked. Well, not being funny. If I buy something, I want to be able to view it 20 years down the line. That's just, call me crazy. It's like I buy a book. I buy it, I read it. I might not read it again for 10 years, but then, well, hell, I've been digging out some of my old books recently. I've been going through some of my original David Gemmell's and stuff like that. It should be there. I've bought it. I should have access to it. Right. Apple tried other ways to slip away from claims of false advertising and unfair competition. For example, it tried the time-tested approach of challenging Adino's injury to knock his potential standing as a plaintiff. And hey up, Steph's in the house. Greetings, love. Is it your 5 minutes for Tintinetti in your village? Hey up, yeah. It's all right. It'll lose connection in a minute, she'll have to replace the string or something. All right. Right. Apple argues that plaintiff's alleged injury, which it describes as the possibility that the purchased content may one day disappear, is not concrete, but rather speculative. Sums Mendez responding. I don't know why they keep putting the capitals in brackets. Because the Hollywood Reporter, Chris, did the same thing on the same quote we read on the last.
So article. It's probably because it's actually a quote that doesn't start with a capital the.
Right.
It probably is a continuation of a sentence, so it's actually a lowercase the, but they're changing it to
that makes it. That makes sense. Mm-hmm. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Right. The injury plaintiff alleges is not, as Apple contends, that he may someday lose access to his purchased content. Rather, the injury is that at the time of purchase, he paid either too much for the product or spent money he would not have but for the misrepresentation. This economic injury is concrete and actual, not speculative, as Apple contends, satisfying the injury in fact requirement of Article 3. Ooh. The lawsuit does lose its unjust enrichment claim, but Mendez does leave open the possibility of injunctive relief that could force Apple to change the way it sells content. We'll see if the suit really gets there or is settled. Meanwhile, Amazon is facing a similar lawsuit over Prime Video purchases. And if we scroll down, we've got the whole freaking document there.
Yeah, the whole lawsuit is here, guys.
Yeah.
14 pages of it.
Yeah, 14 pages.
Is there any more to this article? No.
Okay. No, it goes on to investor suit MacGyver profits trial.
Interesting.
Yes.
Ponzi scheme thing.
Yeah.
Ponzi scheme investor suit. Anyway,
Yeah,
so next article. This is gonna be the fastest wormholes ever. This is not as intriguing. I think we should look at more on like the Amazon.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you want to have a quick butch.
Yeah.
Sorry, folks. We react to these live. We don't read the articles. We just find what we think would be an interesting story.
Yes.
And we bring it to your viewing pleasure. Unfortunately, this has turned out to be not quite as interesting as we thought, because you know what? I fully agree with the fact that, you know, it's misrepresentation. It should be, you know, you can rent for $3.99, as we saw on the first article, or rent for long term for $9.99. So say not rent indefinitely, or rent until circumstances change, i.e. they lose licensing rights. Because that's the thing as well. How, if you bought something off of Amazon, say, or iTunes, and then 10 years down the line, they lose their agreement with, I don't know, Warner Brothers or Disney or whoever. Because, for example, Disney, they then don't want Amazon to have Amazon iTunes to have that content anymore because they got Disney Plus.
Correct.
But you've paid full price on iTunes for a Disney movie. Just using this as an example. Does that mean you should automatically Amazon should transfer iTunes should transfer your license across to Disney Plus because you already own it? Because Disney's not going to wear that because they'll want the money off of you themselves.
Well, yeah, and so a good example of that would be like Mulan, and Black Widow. I think is going to be the same way. The $30 premiere. You don't own that, do you? I think that's basically a $30 rental, which is insane.
Exactly.
People paying and at the same time, if you have kids, say that $30 saves you a ton of money from going to the theater, so it's understandable. But if it's just
I understand it, but for a solo person,
yeah, it's ridiculous.
I mean, maybe even couples, you're pushing it a bit. Say you and the missus want to curl up on the sofa and watch Mulan. Would you spend 30 quid, 35 bucks or whatever to watch it?
No.
I mean, forget the fact it's a crap film.
No, not at all.
You wouldn't. You'd find something else to watch.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, yeah, it's. I mean, this is going through this is going to be going into all sorts of murky waters. I can see by the end of this case. You know, I can see they're going to be bringing up. I mean, this is just me speculating.
Yep.
They'll bring up everything from pricing to, you know, price gouging to actual accessibility to everything. What happens over the lifetime of the movie? You know, with multiple broadcasters, shall we say, or platforms over the span of multiple license agreements. Well, I bought it on that one. I own it, so why can't I view it anymore? Oh, because it's moved platforms. But no. Like I say, I buy a DVD from, I don't know, CEX, say, for example. CEX have an exclusive agreement to sell the Fast and Furious. Just random film, random shop. They have an exclusive to sell Fast and Furious. I go to CEX and I buy it. A year later, WH Smith's comes along and gets an exclusive right to sell Fast and the Furious. Does a representative of CEX come round to my house and take my DVD away from me? No. Exactly. In fact, I can even go back to CEX and sell it to them as a second-hander.
Yes, but you are a dying breed, sir.
Yeah,
you are a dying breed. All the studies
I'm
show
not dying.
so.
I'm feeling much better now. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, I was proper fucked on Friday. Oh, that's my one F-bomb for the show, by the way.
Yeah, all the studies show that we're heading towards just all digital, and unfortunately, like, I mean, you look at GameStop and the game side of things, and how much money they've lost because of all the digital, because of the digital age. I mean, even I, who worked there, started buying digital before I stopped working there because it's just easier. And for games, there's so many that, like, who cares if one game all of a sudden stops working because, oh no, I'll go play the other million games. I'll go play one of the 200 games on Game Pass. You know, like that's the thing. I think part of it is we're so oversaturated that people don't really think about it anymore.
No, there is a major oversaturation in the market. For example, just movies and TV shows released in the last 2 years.
Yeah.
That I've got to catch up on. That'll take me 4 years. You know? Yes. Thank you. Sorry, Brandrew Scott. Hello, by the way, Brandrew.
Yeah. Welcome.
Has he been here before?
I have not seen him. Welcome.
I don't remember seeing you before.
No, welcome.
Welcome, mate. Welcome. And we would play a little
video, but we've been having some technical difficulties.
Yes.
So we're taking it easy on the technical side of things today. After testing them early on in the stream,
and it not been brilliant.
But if you have not, please make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring that bell so that you do get notified when we can go live, and you can be here right from the beginning, hanging out with us.
And I agree totally with Brandrew. If it's possible, buy your content on physical media. Yep, I have. Just to put it into perspective, my CD collection is a little bit lacking nowadays, but DVDs I've probably got 500-600. Books I'm over 1,000 easy. CDs I've probably only got 200 or so. But yeah, I much prefer physical media. I'm old school like that. I'm not a dinosaur. I'm an orc. Before you say a word, Chris.
Well, and I'm just gonna let you know, Gippy might have some competition. We got Rosie here making sure you're eating your chicken soup when you're sick.
No, it's no Karen chicken soup.
And Karen's chicken. What's Karen chicken soup? What's the difference?
I'm assuming it's some blue-haired weirdo who wants to speak to the manager before she.
Or is it a brand of chicken soup?
Well, I know there's a Campbell's, but I don't know of a Karen's.
And me either. Me either.
But no, not chicken soup. No. Starting to feel better now, and a large meal with dead animals will be in the offing later. Because,
there you go.
I've got to get an early start in the morning.
Will it possibly be on a round circular dough with cheese?
Maybe.
And sauce?
Mate, it's quick and easy.
Yes, absolutely.
And it's not that expensive. The amount I eat, it's only 25-30 quid.
That's not bad, yeah.
Yeah, well, that's for me.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Oh, look at that. Yes, people, welcome back Andrew to the chat. Welcome him. I hope to see you again, my man. But, all right. Yeah, Karen's chicken soup. Yeah, the hair dye, the dodgy blonde highlights, you know. No, thank you. No.
Oh, man.
Oh, yeah, he's got a vision now. Chris has a vision in his head as well.
Oh, wow. Chicken soup for the soul?
Nah. Well, if it's Karen's chicken soup, it'd be chicken soup for
I don't know if I want Karen's chicken soup in my soul.
Exactly, the soulless.
I'm just turning my camera off. I'm not going anywhere. You know why?
I know why. I'm still trying to get my face, my tracking to.
Oh, is it? Again. Did it not? Oh man, I didn't even notice.
Yeah. I know.
You have that light on.
So expressive. Yeah. I'm messing about with light levels at the same time here.
Oh.
Yeah. See, I was right. I was
you
right.
Karen in soup. Yes.
No.
I love that she's cosplaying along, you know, like you're really an orc. You would eat.
Dude, you missed the comment she made at the very beginning.
What
did I make a human water pipe out of a human skull for 420 day? And I said, no, I didn't, but that's a bloody good idea. James, can I borrow yours? And I think that's when he left the chat.
James, come back. James, come back.
James, come back. Me color TV.
You don't have to hurt anymore.
Okay, thank God Twitch is gone. That's it. We'll end up getting a copyright strike.
You're right. I know, because my singing's that good.
No, because the artist will feel so abused. It'll be misrepresentation. Defamation. But yeah, Neil wouldn't touch Karen.
But the orc, he doesn't smoke the ganja.
No,
the orc does not smoke the ganja. I'm the only one on the planet of nerds that does.
Yes, well,
but it is mostly for medicinal reasons.
I was going to say you have a medical license.
I do.
So yes. And also, human beings, you might as well. It's easier just to get a normal chicken. You know, there's less missing persons reports. I found this out the hard way, by the way. Yeah. Right. Did you find anything on that Amazon article, by the way?
Yeah, I sent you an article on Discord.
Oh, yes. Right. Well, let's get this one, by the way, folks, is from Apple. Is it Apple Media?
No, Apple Insider.
Apple Insider.
Mm-hmm.
Apple must face lawsuit alleging that buying media on iTunes is misleading. Oh, sorry, right. That was a pretty poor one. I apologize. Apple must face a lawsuit claiming that it is misleadingly telling customers they can purchase content on iTunes or Apple TV. The federal judge ruled Thursday. Hold on. Oh, wow. Gaseous Maximus. The complaint argues that Apple is deceiving customers by saying they can buy media content like movies and TV shows on its platforms, such as the legacy iTunes app or the Apple TV app. It alleges that Apple reserves the right to terminate access to purchase content, essentially claiming that consumers don't actually own it. And again, this is why me and Chris are actually in agreement with this. Compared to Steam, for example, in their user agreement, it says you're buying a license for the product, not the product. And which is why I don't think Apple have this, because otherwise they would have just used that straight away and it'd be out the door, done. See you later. Shut the front door on your way out, as Steffi would say.
And Matthew said that's your one burp for the show.
Is it? Oh, bollocks.
I guess. I don't know. I never didn't know we had that rule. I didn't know we had that fucking rule. That's my one F-bomb for the show.
Chris, you used the F-bomb. I wanted to use the F-bomb. God damn it. Yeah, no. All right. Anyway, fuck it. Let's get on with the show. Oh, sorry. That's my one F-bomb for the show.
All right. Let's fucking go. That's my one F-bomb for the show.
Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, shit. God fucking damn it. Oh,
that's two F-bombs, man.
No, that was my
That one was two. You did them too close together.
It was echo. Honest.
And Breewood says, my medical license is my 20 quid note. LOL.
Nice.
Right. That's because it's very illegal there.
Yeah.
So.
But saying that, it's not. I don't follow the ins and outs of it because I really don't care. But it's generally nowadays, unless you've got enough to be classed as a dealer, they're
not going to mess with you.
No, they'll just sort of take it off you and chuck it down the drain or something, and then you go about your way. So. Right.
Rosa uses it for medical reasons too, but she's all out right now. Oh, that's a shame. Yeah, I almost ran out, but I was lucky enough to be able to go to the dispensary yesterday. Was it yesterday? No, Friday.
And why do I have a feeling Rose is a bit of a gym nut? She keeps going on about the gym and working out.
Well, I think she sees those muscular pecs of yours, and she can't keep not talking about the gym because she's, thinking about. There you go. Here, why don't you go up a little bit and show her the rest of you?
No.
I mean, what? You don't have legs or something? Oh, there you go. That's perfect. There you go.
Abs.
You got that. There you go.
See, I'm not stuck on this chair. Look, see.
Keep going though.
Oh God, no! I've got to get back comfortable again. God, I've had a bad week. I was bloody ill. Jesus Christ!
Oh man.
Yeah,
right. It's always sad, Rosa, when you're out of the stuff you smoke.
See, luckily for me, I have several off licenses within marching distance. So, hey, I get worried if I'm under 20 in my house. In my orc cave, which is a penthouse cave, by the way.
Yeah. It's not an underground cave. It's a penthouse with a great view.
Yeah.
You haven't shown us that view in a while.
I'll dig it out at some stage.
I know.
I'll dig it out at some stage.
This is a better view.
Exactly, I'm not doing it.
You got your neon sign that you love so much, and then your Watford scarf, and who is that a picture of back there?
My future ex.
Oh, okay, your future ex. Is she a famous orc or something?
Yeah. All orcs are famous, mate. All orcs are famous because green lives matter.
Screen lives matter.
Green lives matter.
Green.
I think you need to check those headphones.
Screen lives matter.
Well, I'm on screen as well.
Twat, I can't hear you. I have an ear function. That's my one F-bomb for the show.
Well, at least you didn't do it in the first 5 fucking minutes.
There it is. Your one F-bomb for the show.
Yeah, that's my one F-bomb for the show.
All right.
I'm sure you're beautiful, Rosa. Everybody's beautiful. And it takes a lot of work to be this good looking. I mean, Chris, how long do I spend on my makeup every time we do a stream?
Too long. These are the reason we're late usually.
Oh, fuck off. In all fairness, we're normally late because of your bloody dogs.
Yeah, true.
So yeah.
No, not my dogs. Her dog. When he's bad, he's her dog.
Oh, yeah. When he's a pain in the ass,
he's her dog. Oh yeah.
Jesus Christ.
10-month-old. Oh wait. Yeah, 10 months old. Gonna be 11 months in a couple of weeks.
I was gonna say it's like
3 weeks.
Or something, isn't it?
3 weeks. He'll be 11 months, and then 4 weeks from then he'll be a year. Oy. And then she's gonna wait. There's the camera.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry. And I was just going to respond. Well, Matthew, I'm glad to see they're picking up a little bit of the slack because we had to rein it back in for the last couple of days. So I'm glad you weren't left wanting too much. I mean, obviously you're left wanting my beautiful face, but
yeah. And if you are in the Discord, which I think everyone except for Bree Wood, I don't know if Matthew, you're in the Discord or not.
I think Matthew is, yes.
Yeah, I think you are.
Well, I think I am.
You are. Steph is, but she never talks in it.
This is true.
But I did apologize for our lack of content. Our motto here at the Planet of Nerds truly has become life. It's in the way.
Yeah,
so,
we coined that phrase first, folks. Right, anyway. The complaint argues that Apple is deceiving customers by saying they can buy media content like movies, TV. I read that one, didn't I?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Apple tried to file a motion to get the original lawsuit dismissed. But on Thursday, U.S. District Court Judge John Mendez ruled that Apple must face the complaint, according to the Hollywood Reporter.
That's fantastic. Oh, yeah. Look, they're referencing the Hollywood Reporter article we just read.
Yeah, we just read that one.
Yeah.
No. Apple contends that no reasonable consumer would believe that purchased content would remain on their iTunes platform indefinitely. No, sorry, mate. Then you don't use the word buy.
Yeah.
Or own.
Yeah, but in common usage, the term buy means to acquire possession over something.
Yes.
Yes. It seems plausible, at least at the motion to dismiss stage. Yeah, you got to hear arguments.
Yeah.
That reasonable consumers would expect their access couldn't be revoked. And it's like a lot of times Steam will pull games from the market, but not take away the access to people who have bought it.
Yeah, they simply won't sell any more licenses.
Exactly.
So if you've already got your license for it, you can still run it.
And Matthew is not in our Discord. He is not in Discord. Are you not on Discord at all, Matthew?
To be honest with you, I wasn't in Discord until a year ago.
True.
So
I didn't really use it that much until, we all started this stuff.
Yeah.
But it's nice to have.
I'll be honest with you, Discord's the reason I'm stuck here on the screen right now. And I literally mean stuck.
Hey, you reached out to me first to make friend.
I was just chatting away.
I know. You were bored. I know. You were bored and locked down.
I was bored in lockdown, exactly,
I know. Trust me, I know.
Apparently, apparently some dangerous virus was going about, which meant I couldn't go out and start and pillage villages like I normally do. The threat to my health was such that, arrows, broad axes, all the rest of it. Oh, no, she'd be fine. Oh, no, there's a virus. You can't go anywhere. It was very annoying.
Very, very.
Yeah. Right, anyway, where are we? However, disagree with the assessment. Judge Mendes did toss out the unjust enrichment claim of the original lawsuit. Now, I'm not sure he could get away with the unjust enrichment. I'm not sure how that one would work, but anyway. Nevertheless, he left open a possibility for injunctive relief that could force Apple to change the way it sells or markets content.
Mm-hmm. That's the thing here. It's back to the whole thing with Epic, man. It's they want Apple to change the way they do things. Stop being Goliath.
Well, at the end of the day, any company's going to want to have the majority share of the market. It's the way companies work.
Sure, but how you help don't take away the be more transparent with people, be better to the creators that populate your store, things like that.
Yeah, true. Oh, hey, Ishi in the house.
What's up, Ishi, Locos?
What's up, man?
And Rosa, are you comfortable on stream? I mean, we would love to have you on sometime. We can schedule that. You just reach out to us in the Discord.
Yeah. Chris. Idea maybe offline about that.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
I like it.
Yeah. I think
like
where my mind's going a bit.
Okay. I don't know where your mind's going, so I'll wait.
Oh, that's probably a good thing, to be honest with you.
So I have no idea where your mind's going at all.
Nor do I most of the time. I just realize it when I get there.
Unless it's a game.
No.
Didn't think so. Okay.
No.
I was just gonna say Jackbox.
No.
Okay.
But fair enough. Not bad show
anyway,
either.
Amazon is facing a similar lawsuit that was levied against the company in October 2020, which we have an article for now as well.
Yes, I'll be pulling that up in a second.
In its defense, Amazon says that users don't actually own content and says that buying a movie or TV show on Amazon Prime Video amounts to obtaining a limited license to view the content. But the question is it in their user agreement saying that?
Exactly, because if it was in their user agreement,
then yeah.
I'm pretty sure there'd be no actual... Because Steam has it in their user agreement, and you go to Steam and you click on the buy button.
Yep.
It's marked up as buy.
Yeah, that's true. Yes, it's buy or rent.
Yeah. Exactly.
Correct.
So on Steam, it's marked up as buy button.
For example, I bought Bill and Ted 3
on Amazon.
On Amazon, yeah. And so I mean, I don't think it's going anywhere anytime soon. I've got, pretty high expectations that Amazon's not going anywhere.
Yeah.
You know,
but then again, they could lose. They could the deal with the production company who owns the rights to the movie can be withdrawn.
True.
Sold to somebody else.
And that's the thing too. But then, you know, again, it then becomes more of they're just not going to sell the license anymore, but those who have already purchased it will retain the license.
Retain the ability.
Yeah, that's usually how that works. It works. I don't know, but apparently Apple has been doing it dirty. And so that's what people are trying to stop.
Yeah. Because Amazon is saying in theirs that they don't own the content. You're buying.
Well, it's because also it's actually happened where people have said that they haven't been able to access their content, and that's why the guy with Medina,
this is on Apple, but
and Dino or whatever his name was, I don't remember his name anymore.
Do
they not have his name in this one? I don't think they have his name in this one.
No. All right, well,
anyway.
You know what, whatever. But yeah, the Amazon is already stating that they don't, so their lawsuit's slightly different. Whereas Apple, if they'd had that in their user terms of service to begin with, they'd be out of there. They'd be out of that courtroom pretty much, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, and then the next paragraph definitely cements Apple has faced criticism in the past for allegedly removing owned user media content. The Cupertino, which I'm guessing is like an area that they're based in, tech giant made no ownership claim like Amazon did, but said that content users have already downloaded can oh my gosh. Can you do the okay. Be enjoyed at any time and will not be deleted unless a user has chosen to do so. Oh. So they're saying that it was a glitch? Content users have already downloaded can be enjoyed at any time and will not be deleted unless a user has chosen to do so. So Apple is contradicting the reports. They're basically saying, no, that didn't happen. Oh, boy.
This is going to get messy, I think.
This is going to get very messy. Hopefully, it won't get messy and it'll just settle out of court. But yeah. I have a feeling that's not what this guy who's filing the lawsuit wants. He wants change. That's why you file a lawsuit against a large corporation like Apple, like Amazon. You want change. You don't just want money. Now, there are those greedy people out there who do just want money, like the hot coffee lady, back in the 80s.
The one who spilled hot coffee on her child.
Yeah, and she sued McDonald's because it was hot.
Because they served her hot coffee. Well, yeah. Funny. She fucking complained.
She ordered hot coffee and then sued them for it being too hot.
No. It's not McDonald's fault you got hot coffee. It's your fucking fault for being a bad parent that you scolded your kid. Personal responsibility, folks. Anyway, I thought that was the 90s. But yeah, personal responsibility, folks. Jesus Christ. Oh, by the way, that was my 1F bomb for the show.
Yeah, fuck it. That's my 1F bomb for the show.
Yeah. Right. I know. I was thinking exactly the same thing. Right. So this is the Amazon article from the Hollywood Reporter from October last year. Amazon argues users don't actually own purchase Prime Video content. Oh, by the way, this one's by Ashley Cullins. You got to give props to the author.
Didn't she write the other one?
I can't remember now.
You don't have it open still?
Yeah, I probably do. Why not? Yeah. Right, this one that was Apple
That's
TV.
Not the Hollywood Reporter one.
That one Hollywood Reporter one. No, Eric Gardner.
Oh, Eric Gardner.
The one before was David
Walensky. Anyway, okay. I think we've read an Ashley Collins article before on this show.
We probably have.
Probably.
Da. Not can, but da. Right. The streamer says its terms of use are clear. What viewers are paying for is a limited license. Same as Steam.
Yeah. When an Amazon Prime Video user buys content on the platform, what they're really paying for is a limited license for on-demand viewing over an indefinite period of time. And they're warned of that in the company's terms of use. That's the company's argument for why a lawsuit over hypothetical future deletions of content should be dismissed.
I'd kind of make them right in a way if you've agreed to that user agreement.
Yeah, exactly. When you sign up for Amazon Prime Video, and Amazon Prime,
really, Brie?
Oh, it's doing that stuff again?
Folks, there has been a lot of this over the last few days. Various channels, even their mods on those channels have been posting like links saying like and subscribe and stuff like that. And Google's automated moderators, because, you know, Google is all powerful and Mama Susan is God, have been automatically deleting them. It's blooming annoying. Right. So it is actually how do I do this again? Can I do this as myself? I don't think I'll be able. No, I don't think we log. No.
No, you have to log in as.
I'd have to do the other thing.
All right, I'll do it. I should be. Actually, I can do it. Yeah, hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, sorry. I'm talking to the voices in my head. They're very annoying.
No. They can hear me now.
Well, all right, yeah, the voices in my head are still sounding whiny. They're saying dead animal on a doughy base with some cheese and a side order of barbecue stuff. But yes, sorry.
All right, Matthew. Bree, try it again.
Yeah. Bree, try it again, mate.
Actually.
Right, everybody, let's hold fire a second. Let's see if
hey, Nicole in the house. What's up?
Oh, Nicole in the house, is she?
Yeah.
I'm not seeing her in the chat.
Do you have it for top chat or live chat?
Oh shit, I refreshed it. It's top chat again. Sorry, God, that's so annoying.
Hey, and there's John.
Yo, John's in the house as well. Hey, Nicole, sorry. Yeah. Yes, pretty much, Nicole. Yes. If you do not own a physical copy, you are buying a limited license for the product for its lifespan on said platform. So that is pretty much the short and long version of it, which is why I always say buy physical. Like Brandrew said earlier in the chat. I don't know if you're still here, Brandrew, but if you are, good on you, mate. I fully agree with you. Yes, but yeah, Bree, how's that working for you now?
Hey, I'm Matthew Coburn. Why don't you go ahead and type something too? Hey, there it is.
Yeah, there you go, Matthew. Oh God.
Welcome, Knights of Nerds.
Yes, the Knights of the Nerdiverse. Yes, Bree, you've got the little blue wrench.
Congratulations, Matthew and Bree. You are now mods on the Planet of Nerds.
This means you have the power to take people on timeouts, etc., delete comments. But we prefer if you didn't, because
unless a troll comes in, obviously.
Yeah, unless it's some completely god awful person. Steph, I'm just joking.
Did we read Rosa's comment about the coffee thing? What the fuck? What part of? That's my one F-bomb for the show. What of hot did that lady not understand? I hate stupid people who do stupid stuff like this. Yeah, back in the 80s.
Yeah, exactly. No, it's the same principle as, I don't know, you decide to cross a busy road and you don't check and you get hit by a car. A road is for vehicles. A pavement is for Americans. Sidewalk is for pedestrians. You go into the car's natural habitat, you've got to pay attention.
Yep.
You get hit by a freaking car because you walked out in the middle of the road. Guess what? I'd be perfectly happy with the driver of the car being able to sue you for damages to his vehicle because you're obviously an idiot. I'm a great believer in Darwin.
Yeah, I hate that pedestrians supposedly always have the right of way. It should be at a crosswalk only, and when it says walk.
When signals, yeah.
Unless there's no signal, and then it's your own judgment.
Yeah.
But if cars are coming and you get hit, that should be your own fault. And John, yes, we did see that, but Kev still hasn't seen it, so.
I am hopefully viewing that after the stream tonight.
So yeah, I don't want the cone of shame.
Oh, honey barbecue ribs. Oh, I might have to.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bree, you're blue.
Dabba dee dabba doo.
Oh God, thank you. Fuck, bitch sins has gone. That's my one F-bomb for the show, folks.
Cheeseburgers.
Right. Where are we? This is about Amazon. In April, Amanda Cordell sued Amazon for unfair. Amazon coddled.
Amanda coddled me.
Yeah. I got coddled by Amanda. Sued Amazon for unfair competition and false advertising. She claims the company secretly reserves the right to end customers access to content purchased through its Prime Video service. She filed her punitive class action on behalf of herself and any California residents who purchased video content from the service from 25th April 2016 to present. Right.
And this is back in October, guys. So when it says on Monday, that's back in October.
Yeah. So yeah, this one's a slightly older because we're talking about Apple, and Chris went and found this article as well, referencing Amazon in a similar court case. Right. On Monday, Amazon filed a motion to dismiss her complaint, arguing that she lacks standing to sue because she hasn't been injured, and noted that she's purchased 13 titles on Prime since filing her complaint. Okay, now that's a big faux pas on your part, on her part. If she's got an issue with it, well,
after like the second, maybe, you know.
13 titles on Prime since filing her complaint. So
she hasn't been injured. No, and she keeps buying.
Exactly.
She's addicted and wants her money back. That's all. They probably got yelled at by her husband.
Exactly. Why are you spending all this money? I go out and I work my fingers to the bone 14 hours a day. You sit at home and just spend all my money on Amazon Prime shit. God damn it. Fucking woman. That's my one F-bomb for the show. And my cheeseburgers and honey barbecue ribs aren't even ready when I walk through that door.
Oh, boy.
Right. Plaintiff claims that defendant Amazon's Prime Video service, which allows consumers to purchase video content for streaming or download, misleads consumers because sometimes that video content might later become unavailable if a third-party rights holder revokes or modifies Amazon's license. See, Amazon don't own these things.
No. And that's exactly what we were talking about. If the studios or the production company is like, no, we don't want our stuff on Amazon anymore. Disney, like was the example. Warner Brothers is another one. Yeah. Paramount is another one. And what's the other one? There's one more that's got a streaming service. Oh, Universal. All have their own streaming platforms now.
Did you mention Disney as well?
Yeah. Disney, all like the studios that would normally have movies in theaters. Disney, Warner Brothers, Paramount, and Universal. The only one that doesn't is Sony. And they just sold their stuff to Netflix And then the Spider-Man stuff is going to go on to Disney Plus as well.
Yes, under the Marvel banner.
Yes. Which is cool. So it'll be on Netflix and then Disney Plus. So, I mean, you have both. Great. If you only have one, there you go.
Yeah.
But Sony's stuff, Sony has made an agreement with Netflix. So basically, if Sony pulls out of that agreement, and that stuff could disappear. But Netflix is a bad example because you don't buy it. But
no.
It's it could happen just like that. But the difference then also, just like Steam, for example, games get pulled all the time because the developers say pull the game. And then, but the people who've already bought it still have access to it. And I think that's what people are really worried about, is that
not being able to access.
Not being able to access. Why not? You've already purchased that license.
Exactly.
You should still have. There's no. There should be no, unless it says it's a 12-month license, or unless you have a time stipulation on that license, it should be an indefinite amount of time, as they said in the what was it, in the Apple one? We read that where it's talking about indefinite, or was it up at the top? It was up at the top here, wasn't it? Yeah, limited license on demand you over an indefinite period of time.
Indefinite is in to be specified at a later date.
At a later date.
Yeah.
There is no time limit at this time.
Yeah. I mean, not being funny, like, say you got kids. You buy, if it was rent a movie for $3.99 or rent for the year for $20, for example. As a parent wanting to keep the little buggers quiet.
Yeah, you spend that $20 for the year.
Buy that $20 for the year, so that they like it. They'll watch it every freaking week.
Do not give those. They're watching us. Don't give them any ideas.
Oh God, no. Well, we are making YouTube stars
right now. You for that $20, you get that license for basically till the end of time. Right now, until it all collapses and the world, because right now. If I were to, there's really, it had to be really serious, like, circumstance that a studio pulls all their movies from, like, Amazon.
Yeah.
It's
not like
or
Amazon
Apple.
Don't have enough money.
It's not like on Apple or Amazon.
Yeah.
Really? It's like, or Google is another example.
Yeah, I
really.
would love to be the film studio that makes such a good movie. You have a bidding war between Apple, Amazon, and Google. Can you imagine that? You'd just be sitting there for it.
Oh, there's been films that have like that and shows.
But I would just play that. No, they said this. No, really? Oh, really? What? How many billions? Maybe. Right. Where were we? Plaintiff claims the private video service, which consumers purchase video content for streaming or download, misleads consumers because sometimes that video might become unavailable. Third-party rights holder revokes or modifies Amazon's license. Rights attorney David Biderman in the motion, which is posted below.
Oh, they have the Amazon one below. Nice.
Yeah.
Good for Hollywood Reporter always having their stuff together.
Yeah, not being funny. You can't throw shit without a few facts.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Sure.
Especially when you're actually an alleged professional outfit, because then shit goes wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah. The complaint points vaguely to online commentary about this alleged potential harm that does not identify any Prime Video purchase unavailable to plaintiff herself. In fact, all of the Prime Video content that plaintiff has ever purchased remains available. Okay, 2 points now. I've already said she shot herself in the foot by purchasing more stuff after she put in the motion. Second point, she hasn't had anything fucking removed yet. That's my one F-bomb for the show. If she
I don't think Amazon's removed anything from anyone ever. I think Apple's the only one who has.
I wouldn't know because I personally don't have.
Well, no, I'm saying according to the articles so far. Because I think they would have mentioned in the Apple articles that Amazon had also done it, and there's the lawsuit, but they didn't because obviously they want, well, especially the Hollywood Reporter wanted us to come to this article and realize this woman is out of her gourd.
Yeah.
You know,
crazy.
So what?
This is the orc calling.
What?
I see you.
Yeah, I'm looking up at you. What?
Nothing, that's it.
Okay.
Hello.
Okay, bye. I'll come back straight ahead so I can look at the article. So
yeah. Look at the article, for God's sake.
Okay.
Right.
Oh, man. Oh, Zoom.
Oh, yes. But yeah, so, yeah, what the fuck is she talking about when she hasn't even had anything she purchased removed?
Yeah.
Right. Further, Amazon argues the site's required user agreements explain that some content may later become unavailable. Right, so there you go. They are covering themselves on that one from the beginning. Oh, doggo on screen. There you go. Everybody give a thumbs up. We got a dog on screen. Yes. Cute little doggy. Yes, hide the doggy toys before they get hold of him. Yes.
Good girl.
Right. The most relevant agreement here, the Prime Video's terms of use, is presented to consumers every time they buy digital content on Amazon Prime Video, writes Biderman. These terms of use expressly state that purchasers obtain only a limited license to view video content, and that purchased content may become unavailable due to provider license restrictions or other reasons.
Which is basically saying if the studio that owns the movie tells us to pull it,
we pull it.
We pull it.
Not our fault.
Not our fault. We're not held liable, basically, is what it's saying.
That's my one F1 for the show, and that one was actually unintentional. Damn it. Right. Amazon argues it doesn't matter whether Claudel actually bothered to read the fine print. Well, that's
obviously.
Yeah, well, not being funny. You click I agree.
Yeah.
Look, Matthew
I
says
mean, most of us do that. You know, most of us.
I mean, nobody reads the freaking
no one
print.
reads those. And if you do, because you know what it says, you know.
Yeah.
Blah 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 blah. Don't
Terms
pirate. Don't blah blah.
Change.
I gotta take another dog out here now. This one is now barking at me.
Just want some love.
Yeah.
Matthew says hi, doggy.
Hi, doggy. Is it Piper? Huh? Hi, Piper. You are my Dingle puppy. That's what you are. That's her nickname is Dingle.
Oh. And Dingle and Bobo the Crypto.
Yep. Two crazy dogs.
Yes.
Yeah, she needs to go out. So, BRB.
Yeah, okay.
Keep it talking, as you know.
Oh, really? I didn't realize I was supposed to do that. Right. Okay. Right, let's just catch up on the chat. What? Bree, I haven't seen that. Bree says, can't stop laughing at the new Sure antiperspirant advert. Apparently, if you use it, it duplicates you. Well, that's not a very good thing, because if it doesn't work properly, then instead of you smelling, there'll be two of you smelling. So that's not a good thing. And by the way, Bree, I hope you did dance, because Rosa asked it of you. You know, she's in our Discord, so you can send her a little video if you want. Actually, no, scratch that. Don't bother. Don't do that. Don't do that. No. We're not liable for anything that's posted on a Discord. I hope. Right. Yeah. Said Amazon argues it doesn't matter whether Claudel actually bothered to read the fine print. John, everybody tolerates you. We try not to look at you, but oh, sorry, you were talking about the dog. Yeah, okay, fine, fair enough. I'll let you off on that one. Steve is still paying attention, mate. Right. An individual does not need to read an agreement in order to be bound by it, writes Biderman. A merchant terms of service agreement in an online consumer transaction is valid and enforceable when the consumer has a reasonable notice of the terms of service. So, yeah, basically, okay, have you read this? You click the little checkbox that says, I have read and agree to the terms of usage. If you don't read it and then are surprised by something, well, you're supposed to have read it first. And by the way, not purchased 13 other titles after you decided to have a problem with it. Right. Oh, we got the whole freaking thing here. Wow. We're not going to read that. Oh, that's the end of it. But we do actually have down here. Wow, yeah, the whole freaking Jesus. Yeah, we've got the whole document for this one as well. But yes, so what have we learned from this, folks? In theory, all those digital products you have bought might not actually be around forever. Which again is why I personally prefer physical media. Yes, call me an old orc. I know. I don't be fooled by this youthful complexion. I'm a lot older than I appear. Again, the makeup is bloody great, though, isn't it? Yeah, look. See, look, all the detailing down the side. Look, I even do the beard. See, look, I do the chin. Yeah, the whole thing. I make sure of it. You know, I do a proper job. But yeah, so we have discovered that digital media might not be available forever. Funny that. I mean, granted, physical media is not going to be around forever because, you know, you buy a book, you know, 100 years down the line, it's possibly rotted or, you know, it's become worn with age. If it's a particularly good book, I've got some books I've read 15, 20 times. I need to buy, I mean, I actually need to go buy myself a new copy of Frank Herbert's Dune because the original book I have is so worn out now after being read so many times. I really should just pick up another one. But I have the whole saga of that as well. But anyway, that's a story for another show. So yeah, physical media. The woman who tried to sue Amazon is an idiot because if she had a problem with it, why did she keep purchasing titles after the motion was filed? After papers were served, whatever legalese phrase you want to put into it. That makes no sense. And what we're kind of getting from the Apple story is they might not have been so smart with covering themselves. Because if they had this sort of user-based end agreement with your purchases, then they could quite easily say, well, no, it stipulates that this is going to be unavailable at some stage. It's not our fault it became sooner rather than later. That's because of people we have the licensing agreements with. So, yeah, I think Apple might not have covered themselves. And yeah, John, reread Dune. Seriously, such an epic book. The whole series is epic. Dune, Messiah, Children of Dune. I've got the whole lot. I've got at least at least two of the trilogies his son has done, which are good. They're not, they feel like Frank Herbert, but not quite. But they're still bloody good books, mate. So I would recommend a read. I mean, you know, John, you don't do anything most of the time. You never do a stream. You never do a live watch party or anything like that. So, you know, you've got plenty of time on your hands. Read a book, man. Read a book. All right. Yeah, Irish setters. Personally, I'm a cat person. Oh. 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 Bree, I think she's. I think. I think she's got some dollar bills for you there. That's so wrong. I'm worried now. I am worried. I am worried. But no, folks, come on now. What are your opinions? Come on. How do you feel about not potentially owning your digital media for entirety of eternity? Are you shocked by this, or is it kind of like, yeah, I kind of expected that? And whilst I wait for a second for you to reply in the chat, I'm going to fortify myself. Ah. Ah. Oh, yeah. Oh, that hit the spot. Starting to feel better now. But yeah. Oh, Matthew's talking about his Matthew says he had plenty of dogs, ducks, a couple of geese, cats, turtles, and such. Oh, hold on. Let's have a quick check. Oh, sorry, just checking something there. Yeah. But no, come on, folks, give me some ideas. Give me some ideas and your opinions. Come on, guys, I'm relying on you because my co-host is absolutely fucking useless, and we didn't realize the article was going to end right then. And I'll tell you what. Hold on. I'm doing a little dance for Rosa as well. Look, Bree, you know, we can do it together. Right, that's enough of that. I can't be bothered with that anymore. That's too exhausting. But no, to me, this is no big surprise. This is, like I said, I sound like a broken record. Hey, back when you could buy records, now they're collector's items, specialist shops only. Physical was always better than digital. Oh, people like the convenience of not having to get off their chair and put a disc in. It's 20 seconds. Granted, sometimes you can't skip. Oh, God. Where the hell have you been? I mean, come on, Gippy. We started this stream like, what, best part of 2 hours ago? Well, an hour and a half ago. I mean, it was scheduled for 2 hours ago, but never mind. Yeah, where have you been, Gippy? Honestly, you know, you're down to number 2 now. You're down to number 2. Yeah, I taught Zemo what he knew. I didn't teach him everything I knew, but I taught him everything he knew. Oh, Jesus. Oh, now Gippy's just doing a love fest in the chat. Hey, everybody. Really, John? Oh, John, really? It made over that much at the box office? Oh, okay, cool. Right, what the hell? Well, Gippy, you know, if you saw the notification a long time ago, why didn't you join us then? I mean, you know, these shows, you know, we tend to ramble on for an hour or two, but yeah, you should have joined in earlier. And Rosa, yes, thank you, my darling. Thank you very much indeed. You know, Gippy's got some competition, and I like it. Right.
Sorry, I had to make a piece of toast for Amber.
Yeah, oh, yeah, those damn toasting machines, they're awfully fangled and complicated.
Well, no, but then it smelled so good I had to make myself a piece.
Yeah, I knew you were going to eat as well. You've been eating the fucking. That's my one F1.
And I had to get myself
the first half of the
drink.
stream, and you continue to eat now.
No, I'm a drink actually.
Yeah, no, Nicole, no, that's cool. Yeah. As soon as you got on your kids, trust me, the second we're about to go live, Chris's dogs start losing their shit as well. Yep. So I know exactly how you feel, girl. Honestly, I have to help him out all the time here. It's really pressing. But no, I'm glad to see you pop back in. All right. They would have missed a lot, but I agree. Going back to the old school, Blu-rays and DVDs. If it ain't physical, you ain't going to be able to watch. You might not, well, ain't is the wrong word. You might not be able to view it in the future.
Taint.
All right. Ain't.
Taint.
Ain't. Matthew Coburn's favourite film is John Carpenter's Christie. Sorry, with Ghostbusters. Isn't that John Carpenter's my favourite film of John Carpenter's is probably Big Trouble in Little China. Big Trouble in Little China or The Thing. Those would be my top two. And then I'd probably say Escape from New York.
Whoa, it lagged on OBS. Whoa.
Did you change something and it went wrong again?
Yeah. It didn't like it being so big.
Well, Gippy's in the chat now, so be careful.
Hey-o. And there we go. There we go. And we're back. All right, but we're big now.
Yeah. Oh, and Gippy says she didn't see the notification a long time ago.
I saw.
She was feeding her 15 cats or whatever she's got.
One cat.
Yeah, one cat, really? You really think Gippy's only got one cat? Come on, dude. Really? I mean, come
on. Yeah, she said she does. I believe her. Why would she lie to us about how many cats she has? I mean, why would a cat lady lie about having 15 cats?
So she tries not to come across as a cat lady. I'm assuming is the answer you don't want. And speaking of cats, there's one in the background right now.
Where? Up there?
Yep.
Eating treats. Friday. Her name's Friday.
Yes. Well, it's bloody Sunday now, so she's a bit late.
Yeah.
But yeah, and Rosa, this is why I don't do Amazon Prime videos. Just do online shopping for art supplies and Japanese pokery. All right, yes, fair enough. Wow, the chat is starting to fly now. All right, yeah. Well, Nicole, we're always glad to see you here in the chat. You know, lovely to see you as always.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, girl, whenever you can. I mean, obviously you can always catch us on, watch the video over. And if, by the way, folks, please remember to like, share, and subscribe the video. And if you're watching on the replay, leave a comment. Somebody will try and get back to you. Please do. And it helps us with the interactions, etc. as well, because we're almost 3/4 of the way to actually getting paid for this. I mean, don't get me wrong. The main reason we do it is for the love of you guys, because we love our fan base. You guys are awesome.
We love you all.
And we wouldn't actually be here without you. But for example, Chris needs a new computer. It would be nice if we could actually start making some money so that we could pay for that.
Yes, any donations that will be made from now on, minus some funds, because we're possibly going to do some rebranding a little bit. So we're possibly we don't know yet. We're supposed to be having those discussions, but they're on hold right now.
Exactly.
Negotiations are on hold. No, just kidding. It's just discussions have not, because life gets in the way. Ooh, pokey sticks are good. I like pokey sticks. But yes, any money that is donated to my Cash App will now go towards eventually a new PC and parts for a new PC. Maybe I'll do a fundraiser, like full day stream one day in the future once we get a little more settled in our house, which we got some things to do now that it's getting warm out. Woo!
Yes, and your basement's not flooding.
Yeah, well,
as much.
that'll happen if it
That'll
starts
happen
raining,
again.
but
yeah,
we haven't gotten that fixed yet. But
oh, Gippy, sorry, my grocery store still says DVDs. I just noticed the little section a few days ago, and they had a DVD of Captain Marvel. So she found the bargain bin.
Yeah,
basically. The reduced to clear bin.
The $3 bin.
Yeah.
not John. Like John's like, it's rebranding. It's like, just make us look a little more professional. We're close to monetization. We want to become serious journalists like you, John.
Yes.
And I'm not kidding. You are a serious journalist. You interview actors and stuff like that. I would love to do stuff like that.
This is true.
So, yeah, I would like to look a little more professional.
So we need to save money for a haircut for him?
Which is why I need a new PC. Because the days of the gaming, it's starting to give me some weird things like it was doing last night, John. I think it might be a GPU driver. I'm going to try reverting back to an old one, rolling back, and see if that works. But, and John says he hasn't bought DVDs since Blu-rays came.
Well, yeah. DVDs, Blu-rays, it's all physical media.
Mm-hmm.
I personally don't collect Blu-rays. I've got a half dozen, but I got given them to me by a friend because he got them through his job.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. So yeah, and Rosa, no, I didn't see anything. But we're glad you were here. And then Gippy says, if it's something like, I absolutely get it in physical. Yeah, we all know about you in physical, Gippy. Jesus Christ.
It was $20? The Captain Marvel DVD was $20, according to Gippy.
What the hell?
Wow. At a grocery store, though. So they're trying to scam you. Why would you buy a DVD at a grocery store anyway?
I wouldn't.
No.
So it's bizarre. The best place to buy DVDs around me nowadays is actually a supermarket. They've got a pretty damn good selection. But if I want older stuff, I go to a second-hand shop.
Yeah.
So, but yeah. All right. So, fair enough, Gippy. I've read the rest of that coming out. She refused to get something on digital if I don't already at least have it in physical. Well, don't be funny. Why would you get it on digital if you got it physical? You're just doubling there. Yeah, and yeah, Rosa, you're right. Those stores generally get the cast-offs from the main retailers. They buy them wholesale on like the clearance pallets and stuff like that. So, right, no, you don't have, and no, Gippy, you don't only have one. She didn't adopt you. You just haven't unlocked your front door in 3 years.
No. Says the orc who's been under a bridge.
It's a phrase, water under the bridge, but I'm an orc, so it's more like blood. It means time has passed. God, fucking educated.
Time.
Oh, Jesus Christ, not this now. Shut the fuck up. That's my one F-bomb for the show. And you can take that to mean any one of the three I used in the last sentence. And yeah, Gippy, I'm going to ignore that because, yeah, it's just you chatting. All right, Matthew says, only digital I have is from the physical disc I buy. Or the few bucks I got for free on Voodoo surveys and Microsoft rewards. Well, yeah, if it's not costing you actual physical, if it's not costing you yourself, then I don't see a problem with it. So that's all good. Oh, now Gippy's doing the mod thing.
Wait, what? Huh?
No, she's putting the like, hit the like button, subscribe, ring the notification bell, yada yada yada, in the chat.
I have not seen that yet in my side of the chat.
No, it's I'm
it's starting to
through the
speed
chat.
up and catch up to Disney. Is it further up? Oh, I see it now.
Yeah, just before
I see
the
it now.
rebranding.
Yeah, I see the bell.
Yeah. Bree says
right
he still
above
buys
rebranding.
DVDs.
Yeah, right above
Yeah.
John saying rebranding. I see
Yep.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, and Bree says he still buys DVDs instead of downloading mostly. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. Yeah, sometimes you can't get the DVDs you want. But yeah, if I can, I will always get that physical copy. Always, always. I like the physical. Yeah, and yeah, we've covered that. $20. No, you sure it wasn't 20 cents? It's Captain Marvel. Jesus Christ.
Well, that's interesting. Yeah, John makes a good point. Good thing about new 4K Blu-rays is that it usually comes with the Blu-ray and digital.
Yeah.
Which is
no, don't
nice.
get me wrong. I actually have somewhere over 100 of those slips from buying DVDs where it gives you the access code.
Ooh. Are they still valid?
I don't know if they're still valid and not used a single one of them.
Let's look through them. And if they are, we might have some giveaways, guys.
I think they normally come with like a 6 month or a year lifespan.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is like, I don't know if
John,
you might know that.
How would you check it without accessing it and using it?
It usually has a date on it.
Mm.
It'll have a date on the slip and says valid through. Not it will. If it doesn't, then it doesn't expire.
I had a mouthful of Sidra.
There you go, Gippy. Sing it.
Yeah, there she goes.
Sing it, Gip.
Yes, please do when we haven't got a mic attached to you. On YouTube, nobody can hear you sing unless you join in the chat. All right, yeah. Where are we? Oh, Rosa says she has
everyone wanted a Blu-ray, in my opinion. Yeah. I never really was too excited about Blu-ray.
No, to me, and Rosa, yeah, interesting picture you posted there. These are my addiction next 420. Pokey sticks.
So if it's been ages, forget about it. Okay. So for John says, so for the codes, if it's been ages, forget about it.
That's what I thought. That's what.
Forget about it.
Yeah, forget about it.
Use guys. Oh man. I'm gonna do a wellness check on you, my vaccinated friend.
Yes.
How you doing? I mean, it's getting kind of late over there, and you got works tomorrow.
Yeah, I has works in the morning. I has things to do. So I am going to have to be checking out soon.
That's why I was doing a wellness check on you.
Yes. No, I am definitely going to have to be checking out soon.
So
yes, but you know, I'm just trying to entertain people. You know,
absolutely. I mean, the chat's kind of rolling. I might do some gaming streaming if the technological issues turn out okay. I'll play around with it, see what can do. Because I guess if I game by myself, I'll do the green screen. But I don't know, John, what are you up to? And so we'll talk. Maybe So there's Call of Duty. There's all kinds of other games we can play.
And I agree with Matthew, by the way. DVD still outsell Blu-ray, yes.
Mm-hmm.
And don't talk to me about VHS because I took a shit ton of mine to the dump because I was nowhere to get rid of them. And afterwards, I found out that some of the movies I had, you cannot actually get anywhere. I have seen at least one of those movies been sold for over $50 online and it was a VHS to DVD rip by a private seller, and they were going for over $50 a pop. And I took my copy of that VHS and threw it in the skip, basically. So I had a VHS copy of what is now known as a mythical film, because some people don't even believe it existed. But it bloody well did. And I got rid of it because I was an idiot. Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Huh. What you're gonna go try and watch Mortal Kombat, aren't you?
I'm gonna go try and watch Mortal Kombat, get some food, sort out shit for tomorrow,
we
feeling fine.
We really need to do a The Orc Says it's past it's trending, but Godzilla versus Kong, we still have not gotten your thoughts.
We have not.
And then once you see Mortal Kombat, we're really going to want your thoughts. As I said, guys, if you have watched Mortal Kombat, just on a little side note, go check out Nerd Reactor and go to his past live streams. Actually, it might be already, there is a video, unless you're editing it, John. Tell me if you are. Of mine and his thoughts, and Slevin from Game World Intel, his thoughts on Mortal Kombat. But only go there if you have seen the film, as there are plenty of spoilers in that stream.
Which is why, John, no offense, I haven't watched it yet.
Yeah.
I've avoided anything to do with spoilers for it.
Yeah, Matthew Coburn, I like that commercial with Tag Team in it too. Scoop, there it is. Sprinkles!
Oh dear, was this an American thing?
Yes, it's a commercial. It's an
Oh,
advert, as you would call it.
Yes, yes.
Yeah,
and Rosa, I actually used to run a chain of video rental stores as well, by the way, back in the day. And she says about hate VHS tapes when she rewinds them. Right, this was about the same. This was during the transition when DVDs started coming out. Now we used to charge people if they didn't rewind the tapes when they returned them. So for a laugh, I stuck "Please rewind the tape" stickers on the cases of the DVDs.
Nah.
And I actually did have people coming back say, "Sorry, I forgot to rewind it and give me money." I didn't charge them, obviously.
Of course
money
not.
Back, but
it's still hilarious that people are that
found it ironic.
Dense, I guess would be the word. And John says there are no edits on that video. It's full thoughts, and there's lots of full thoughts.
Okay, cool.
Oh man,
I'm sure I'll check it out after I watch the movie.
Yes. Yes. So, on that note,
yes, ladies and gentlemen,
this has been not the shortest Wormholes.
Yeah.
Maybe it has. I don't know. Go check out the playlist.
Yeah, well,
it'll be on the end screen.
We're pushing 2 hours.
It'll be on the end screen. So, guys, appreciate you hanging out. This was fun. Everybody in the chat. Nicole, Gippy, Matthew, John, Rosa, Ishi Locos was here. Steph showed up. James. Who else showed up? Who'd I miss?
You got Matthew.
Yeah, we had some newer people too. Bree Wood, of course, man.
Yeah,
how can I forget you? Well, congratulations to Matthew and Bree for now being mods on the channel. There were some other people.
Knights of Nerd. They've been indoctrinated into the Knights of Nerd.
The Nerdiverse requires your service.
Yes. You have been summoned.
Yeah, Banju Scott showed up.
Scott
welcome.
Yeah.
Let's hopefully we got a sub out of him. You never know. Maybe not. Who knows?
Well, we live in hope. We
live in high hopes.
God, please don't do that again.
High hopes.
High
pie in the sky. Hopes.
I can't hear you now.
Well, now your motion tracking is messed up too. Oh no, it's not. Dang it. So, well, guys, I am Chris Darth Pyrin Walker. He is Kev, aka Enough Said, aka Captain Strong.
I've just popped a can.
Bo.
Sorry,
this
folks.
has been Wormholes. Maybe we'll be back later on the Planet of Nerds. Maybe we'll be back later somewhere else. Look around the Nerdyverse. See who you shall find. Check out all the links below in our description, all the way at the bottom of all the different channels in the Nerdyverse and the different folks in the Nerdyverse. So go support them all if you can. We appreciate you all. And until the next time, stay nerdy, everybody.
Laters.